Welcome back, everybody, to my series where I play one day of Minecraft every day until 2027. We are on day 37. We've been making good progress. It's been a long grind, but we are grabbing one melon for every subscriber gained, and we have gained about 750 or so subscribers throughout this series. So I appreciate all the support as usual. I don't know how many exact melons we have at the moment, but we are also writing down one subscriber every day on the wall of subscribers. So if you want to get on the wall, all you got to do is leave a comment on any of my videos throughout the series. I read all of the comments, so I see every single person, every single one of you that comments, and I appreciate all the support. And that will earn you a spot on the wall of subscribers, which I think we have six and a half signs. So what is that? Six times four, 26 names written down so far. We started a few days into the series, but I appreciate the support. I think a lot of you like that, but let's get back to work on our lush cave. We got to make a diamond pickaxe here. Um, but yeah, I mean the series has been kind of showing me that you know I can do YouTube and I can constantly improve, and as long as I just get 1% better with each video by the end of 2026, I think these videos will come out really good, and I appreciate all of you for coming around for the start of this journey. You know, it's a long journey. It's 365 days. Um, and we're going to do it. We're not going to stop playing. I mean, we're 37 days in now. We're more than a tenth of the way through the entire series. It kind of went quick, but I think in the next 2 weeks or so, I want to upload another sort of video. Not taking away from the series at all. Like the series is sticking no matter what. But I was thinking about like, some of you are looking for a longer gameplay or something. So maybe I do like a week where I play 1 hour of Minecraft every day. And, I think that would come out to about 25 days or so of Minecraft. So, yeah, I mean, it would be cool to see what we can get done in that time. Um, It's funny because like it sounds like 7 hours sounds like a lot of time, but it's actually less than we've done so far in this challenge. I think we're about 12 or so hours, maybe a little more, maybe almost 15 hours in this challenge. But yeah, I mean that's one of the ideas. Another idea was I was going to maybe upload a video, and for every like that video gets, I will play 1 minute of Minecraft. So if you get 60 likes, I'll play an hour of Minecraft, upload it uncut and everything. If it gets, 100, or say like 1,000 likes, I don't know how many minutes that would be, or how many hours. Sorry, obviously it would be 1,000 minutes, but it would probably be like, I don't know, what is that, like 15 hours or so. We can still upload that uncut. I mean, I wouldn't maybe do it all in one sitting. And then anything on top of that, we might have to split it into multiple series, um, because we can't really, like, say we're doing 40 hours. I don't know if my computer can handle uploading a 40-hour video, and if it can, it it might take multiple days. So um, yeah, we might have to split it up. And I don't know if anyone would have the time to sit down and watch a 40-hour video anyways. We might as well split it up into multiple videos at that point. So I think maybe in 10-hour increments we can do it. But, or maybe five, who knows? It depends, if the video gets a lot of likes or whatnot. But that was a plan, that was an idea. Maybe like play the first day, like upload me playing the first day, and see how many likes that gets. Obviously, it'll be in the title, and I'll talk about it in the video so everybody knows the purpose and I'm not just uploading a random day one of something. But yeah, I mean, I have big plans for this channel in the next year or so. So stick around. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you want to get on the legendary wall of subscribers. And yeah, like I always say, like subscribing, leaving a like, sharing with people who like this kind of content, all of that, it does the channel so well. It really improves the channel itself, and it helps me know that you all like this content, you're all enjoying this content, um, and just to keep it going. I mean, I'm going to stick through it throughout the whole year. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers. We're not really on track for that right now, but I do think it's a realistic goal. In my mind, I have my goal set. Whether it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, we are going to hit, hopefully a million subscribers in the future. I do want to do this Minecraft thing like long term, and I really do enjoy it. It's something that, I can stick to, and I know it. I love the game. I've been playing it since I was 12 years old. It's now, um, I'm 26, so it's now 14 years later, I think. I mean, I don't know if it was exactly 12 years old. That's just kind of a guess. I might have been 11, 13, 10. I don't know. But it's been, over a decade, no matter what. It's been over a decade of me playing this game, and I still play it. I still enjoy it just as much, if not more. So, that means that I can keep a YouTube channel going for another 10 years or however long it would last. But yeah, like I said, we're in it for the long run. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. And doing this challenge has helped me kind of get into YouTube and mix my Minecraft playing with YouTube, because no matter what, I have to upload every day. Even if I'm like, well, I don't really know what I want to build today, or I don't really know if I want to do the terraforming or go get materials. Like, I don't really know. And then I kind of just jump into it and it just starts going. I suggest everybody plays a world like this. It's really just a great idea. You always have, like I said, you always go in and you really don't have a plan, and then you spawn in and you're looking at a build that you're working on, or you go and check your chest and you're like, oh well, I'm out of lush cave material, but I want to make this look like a lush cave, which is me right now. And I need more chests as well, so let's do that. But yeah, like I said, um, it's a great idea. It keeps you interested. You never lose focus. You're always just kind of, working on something, whatever it is, making more chests, expanding your storage room, um, fixing misplaced chests and lanterns. I kind of remember misplacing those lanterns a while ago. Um, but it builds a story at the same time, like throughout all of this, like we're building a story. We are, building a year-long journey, that we can look back on, say 10, 20 years from now. Even if this Minecraft YouTube thing doesn't work out for me, even if I can't keep doing it after a year from now, say life gets in the way or whatever happens, everybody's got something. So, say all of that falls apart, no matter what, I can come back in 2037 or 2036 and look at this and say, like, what a year that was. Like, that was cool. Like, I challenged myself. I really followed through with it. And it doesn't have to be like Minecraft. It could be, I know a lot of you watch my channel when you're doing your hobbies like knitting, or, when you're at work or whatever it is. It could be improving at work. It could be improving at knitting, or whatever your hobby really is. It could be a sport. But I think it's always cool to record stuff. But let's go grab some more lush cave material. We're gonna need much more of that. Um, and I probably should light this cave up, but yeah, we don't always play the smartest here, as you can see. Every time I walk down this cave, I just am reminded of my failed water bucket clutch with like 28 levels or whatever we had at the time. Would have been nice to have now. We do need our enchantment room to get going. Um, this would be a lot easier, shoveling out a ton of clay with an enchanted shovel. And we have the levels for it, that's for sure. We have 35 levels. But I mean, we haven't even really worked for levels at all. It's not like we're wasting time using a spawner, and I don't really want to do that at all during this challenge. I want it to just be kind of like, entertaining every day. Like, I like building, so that keeps me, at least with fresh ideas every day. And I always look at the comments and read your ideas. So you guys always have great ideas on, what to build or what to do. Like, I know we have to grab a cat. We definitely need to get a cat in the future. We eventually have to just go to the nether. I mean, I hate the nether. It is my least favorite part of Minecraft, and I'm not going until I have fully enchanted diamond armor. I'm just letting you know that now. Because, like I said, not a fan. Is it cool? Yeah. Is it difficult? Yeah. Can you get glowstone? That's the reason I go. And I guess to get the blaze rods for the ender eyes, but I mean glowstone's cool. There's not really a lot of blocks that I typically use out of the nether for my buildings though. Like sometimes like the warped what are they, logs? Warped logs, like the crimson logs and the warped logs, like those look cool with shaders because they're like a lot of the times they glow. I don't know about my specific shaders I'm using right now, but a lot of the ones I've used in the past, like they kind of glow and move. Like, I don't know. Hopefully you'll see what I'm talking about and I don't sound too crazy right now. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, give it a shot. Whatever you're doing, try and set aside 20 minutes for it a day. Um, if you could just set aside, say it's like I said, a hobby or a sport or something you're trying to get better, if you could set aside 20 minutes every day, that's over, it's at least over 1,000 hours by the end of the year. um I think, I'm pretty sure, if not, it's pretty close. But 1,000 hours into something you like by the end of the year, and you don't have to commit too much time to it each day, I think it's well worth it. And it's a good way to ensure that you stick to it. Because, like I said, I mean, there's days where I would, if I was creating like a long form Minecraft video, I would be like, oh, I'm not going to jump into it today. I'm going to think about what I should be doing rather than just jumping in and letting it flow naturally. And I think, like I said, jumping in and just letting it flow naturally and ending up sitting here digging up clay for the majority of this day, it just happens. And you don't plan on it, but you just end up there somehow. And whatever it is you're doing, like I said, just commit to it. It's worth it. I've enjoyed this challenge. I think out of anything I've done so far this year, where did all of these mobs come from? I have no idea where all those mobs came from. But like I was saying, out of anything I've done this year, it's been worth it. And we have a good amount of clay at this point. But we kind of need some more deep slate. Excuse me, zombie. Excuse me. And I've mentioned it before, and I would love to get into another YouTubers challenge or something. Do another challenge with a YouTuber, maybe. Like if me and someone else could do like 100 days, surviving 100 days in like a forest, like a challenge like that, I'm all for it. So just reach out to me, leave a comment. I'll reach out to you. That's probably the easiest way. Like I said, I read every comment. So, and we are also trying to get a large YouTube or a large Minecraft YouTuber to see the series and just comment on it. So maybe, both those things happen at once. Who knows? Um, but we are hitting 100,000 subscribers. I don't know if it's going to be by the end of the year, but we are not giving up on this channel until we hit 100,000 subscribers. That is my goal, and we're going to try and manifest it. We're going to stick to that goal. After that, we'll have to set new goals. But if I reach that goal, I am more than happy with what I've done at that point, and we probably have more time to think about what the next goal will be and where the future lies with this channel. But for the time being, like I said, sticking to this series. If you want to see any other kind of series, leave a comment. I will do them. I have a little bit of time in the next 2 weeks, so I'm trying to think of one myself. But like I said, it's tough. Like when you sit there and think and you don't just jump right into it and start doing it, like it's always like, but what about this? And what about this? And what if this happens? And I feel like that's not the right way to think, especially when you're doing something like this, like where it's creative and you kind of just have to let it flow naturally. The best way to do it is just jump into it and just let all the pieces fall together. At least for me, because I could overthink things for days. I could sit here for days thinking about, well, 100-day Minecraft video is more popular than me playing for an hour every day for the week or for 24 hours straight or whatever I was thinking of. um but like then it takes the creative aspect out of it, and it's not like my original idea. And maybe I should just do both of them and set aside time for both of them. Like I said, I don't really know, but what I do know is um we are approaching the end of day 37. We have approximately 2 minutes left or so. So I think we've gotten a good amount of material. I don't know what it's going to take to fill out that axolotl pond. Um, I don't know if I'm going to do the floor of it just yet. I don't want to get that deep into it. It is kind of just a little bit of a side project and a quick idea that I had. And it is going to take a good amount of time to get this build done, but it'll look nice in the end. It'll be well worth it. It's just it's tough because it's like, yes, it's going to add to the village and the feel, but like if you look at the village from the outside, like it's kind of just a cave, so you're not really going to see it. But I feel like those are some of my favorite builds to do. It's like you walk in this like little side door that doesn't look like much, and then it's like boom, like really cool looking axolotl ponds. Um, yeah, those are some of my favorite builds to do. But obviously, like I said, you won't see it from the outside. But we will definitely, it'll be a big topic uh, to walk through by the end of the series. And I think like by day 365 or whatever it would be, um, I think we have to do a long like hour tour or whatever it's going to take to show off everything that we've done in this series and just reminisce about starting it and see where we're at and just kind of evaluate like how far did we make it? Did we reach our goals? Did we get everything done that we wanted to get done? Maybe we want to continue it into the next year and do 700 days straight of playing Minecraft every day, which would be pretty crazy, but I mean, is it really that much crazier? There's day 38. So thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for the constant support, the comments. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for day 38.